Welcome to another episode of Lords. I'm Galaxus, and today we're going to be looking at Skirmish 8, trying to show you guys what it took to beat Skirmish 8, and we're just going through a couple of the things here. This is beating Death Knight. This is a squad that it took to beat Death Knight, and I was able to get through him with the 3 crown victory, so that was pretty awesome. Be able to start unlocking him and being able to sweep for him so I can get him on the squad. So one of the effective heroes that I used was Snow Queen. She was definitely able to slow him down as a big part of my offense and defense as well. It's being able to help me out. So you see what I was doing there. I was holding out, not using my magic in the first round. Going into the second round, you got to be very careful because this enemy here, she is deadly. If she gets a chance to strike, she will take people out. So you got to freeze her. I used Snow Queen to sort of keep her under wraps, and that way she wasn't able to target anybody, that couldn't take the blow. Oathkeeper was able to take the blow, so that didn't work out too bad. And here we are fighting Death Knight. So we had to use that Snow Queen to freeze those guys. That definitely gave us the advantage. Start targeting everything else and, try and knock those guys out. Knowing that Death Knight will revive, I was really a little bit nervous here, just hoping that I could take him down and then be prepared when he came back. So look, we did pretty good that time, and this was probably like the 5th attempt that I had trying to make it through. But you see, he comes back, and he almost killed everybody right there. We got really lucky to be able to get the procs off on time, and then I was able to heal everybody. Oh, actually, we didn't even have to heal, so we were able to kill him without healing. Pretty awesome turnout, 3 crown victory, and that's just really what it's all about, sweeping those guys, being able to get enough medals in order to hire a new hero. So God love on that, was able to get through, and that's going to allow me to be able to sweep for him, and I actually have my Death Knight enhanced now, so you definitely want to have him, and I would, if I were you, I would definitely be focusing on him if you haven't unlocked him already. So here we are looking at some equipment. Going to be doing some foraging and just trying to level everything up, creating a rare gladiator's helm here. Pretty awesome to have that. And it's really just all about focusing, trying to make sure that you are constantly leveling stuff up here, upgrading your equipment and just focusing on that, because it makes a big difference. When you have good equipment, your leader is going to be able to make a big difference as far as battles go. Being able to have the offense or the defensive boost and stuff like that to be able to make it possible for you to take some guys down. So it's really huge. It can help you for construction speed. It can help you with just all the way around stuff. So just depending on what you're focused on, if you're focused on offense, then you want to be looking at offensive equipment. And if it's defense that you're looking for, or just straight up boosts. If you're looking for construction boost and stuff like that, then this is where it's at. Stay working on cabinet, continuing to upgrade stuff, and you're going to just get ahead. It's going to give you an opportunity. Here I am making a rare Neptune's necklace, and that is a pretty awesome piece of equipment to have, because it's helping out with construction speed. It's going to be knocking out stuff a lot quicker if you have those construction speed boosts going. So I have a set of equipment that's good for wartime and a set that's good for peace time. So depending on what we have going on in the guild, it really depends on what equipment you're going to have on your guys. So you got to work on that. Opening up some hero chest here, getting some good rare chest, material chest. Got a uncommon ranged attack jewel right there. And that's something that we haven't really talked about. I'm going to be looking at that on one of my future episodes. Here we got rare linen. Pretty awesome, and helping you to forge when you get the rares. And, those can be broken down into 4 common and then even 8 uncommon. So, actually 16 uncommon, because it takes 4 to make each one. So here we got the sapphire box in the guild. And we're working on the silver box, but I got 5 quest scrolls when we completed that sapphire box. So it's pretty awesome rewards. We can definitely use those quest scrolls in order to get a lot of experience and a bunch of good rewards. So that's pretty cool. I'm working on the silver box now. And here is Skirmish 6. So, you know, Skirmish 6 is actually pretty difficult. You have to have a pretty nice squad to be able to take it. A lot of troops. Probably don't need as many as I had here. But I had tried to take it earlier and, you know, lost a lot of guys. So I waited for a while. There I'm swapping out and put my prima donna in, my healer in, to make sure that we're able to go further. And just going to try and go in here. Want to take down the walls. I'm going 72,000 people against 7,000. I mean, it's pretty much overkill. Not going to have a lot of problem taking them out. When I tried it earlier, you know, it was definitely more overpowered at that point. But right now, with a 70,000 man army, tier 2 troops, I'm taking it out no problem at all. And we really didn't have any resistance. So we're able to take that out. That definitely helped out. And we're really pushing to try and make it to Skirmish 8. So that's what we're going to cover next here in this video, is Skirmish 8. Alright, and here we are on Skirmish 8. A lot of guys have been asking me what it took to be able to make it past Skirmish 8. And, you know, I wanted to show you guys this and get you a chance to take a look. Now, this is definitely difficult. You got purple enhanced heroes that you're up against. You got a Death Knight, Rose Knight, you got another tank, Oathkeeper in there. And you are up against tier 3 and tier 4 troops. So, I mean, you're seriously up against a true army in this one. But I'm going to show you what it took for me to make it through. I had 72,000 troops. Most of those are tier 2. And we swap out Bomb and Goblin. We throw the Siege Engine in there. Help us out with healing. And let's go on and see what we can do. Now, on this first attempt, got a little bit scary right off the bat because the walls were really hard to bring down. So our morale started to drop pretty fast. And that was a little bit unnerving. But once the walls drop, you see that we start to level out a little bit and it starts to even out, and eventually their morale drops lower than ours. But what happened on this is my recording actually ended because I ran out of space on my device. So I had to catch the next video, went ahead and jump on in here. Now, we already broke the walls. So this time around, we're not going to have to break the walls. We only have 65,000 troops because we lost 7,000 troops. Over 7,000 troops, but you know, we still have a pretty good amount of troops to be able to go in there and you know, try and take these guys out. So now the first time we broke the wall, so this time the walls come down. The morale is going to start dropping relatively fast. You can see that they're you know, taking a lot of casualties. Our guys are holding pretty strong. Still got 64,000 troops, so we're not having much of a problem. And we're just knocking guys out left and right. It's going to be a battle of the Death Knights in there. And you can see his Death Knight actually just sits there stunned for quite a while. So we were able to take him out of the equation while we continue to wreck the rest of these troops. And we're getting very, very close to knocking these guys out. They are going to flee. We're going to have to come back one more time in order to defeat them completely. So you see we took 1,500 casualties there. Not too bad to be able to make it through. So guys were asking, man, how many troops should I have and stuff like that. You know, I think 72,000 is probably overkill, but definitely gave me an upper hand advantage. So we're going back in with 64,000 troops. And this time we are looking for a complete victory in order to unlock that space to be able to start building stuff. And, you know, it's really important because you can build. You want to try and start working on your altar, your prison, so you can start executing the leaders that you actually capture. That's really what my focus is here. You can see the morale is just dropping. We're not having a problem at all. We're going to definitely take this. Didn't take long at all, and we got a complete victory. So that is what it took. You know, I'd say probably somewhere around 50 to 70,000 troops will secure it for you guys. Tier 2 troops. You know, you may be able to get through with less than that, but I probably wouldn't try it because you start losing your troops, you start losing might. But there you go. We got an altar. That is awesome. You're going to be able to start executing heroes. So you got to have that altar up. You got to have a prison unlocked. And also you got treasure trove that you can unlock there once you get a Castle 17, which I am working on right now. So once I get to 17, I can start executing people, and that is just totally awesome. It's going to give me a lot of boost to power and just make my crew stronger all the way around. So taking a look real quick at a few of the things here that we have to do in order to open up an altar. Got to have level 17, and you also have to have, in order to execute prisoners, you have to have your prison leveled up as well. So there's going to be a lot that goes into that. You got to buy steel cuffs, so I'd recommend to start saving some gems, because you got to buy a whole bunch of steel cuffs and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and it helps some guys out in order to, getting ready to start getting to this level, help you to beat Skirmish 8. I appreciate everybody continuing to support. You guys just keep on grinding. Until next time, Galaxus out.